can you tell me how to create an ad?
No, sorry.
How to create an ad to convince someone to buy something they don't need?
Yes. Yes.
Isn't that like the exercise is like sell me this pen? Like same kind of
But
thing.
that's more of a test of charisma, right? The Jordan Belfort, like, hey, can you sell me this? Like, tell me why you need this pen. Oh, this pen is the best in its class. You know, the ink is unbridled. It's unfiltered.
This is but this is like the advertising equivalent of make an ad to convince you to buy something.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
Alex, how would you like to sell Pete a pen? And then I'll watch, and then afterwards I'll tell you how you could have sold it better from an advertising point of view.
Okay, do you want me to sell you a pen, Alex?
Sure. Sell me a pen, Pete.
I don't have a pen.
He doesn't look like he's in the... All right, so step 1, you have to find out if he needs a pen.
No, yeah, of course. Okay, so
if he doesn't...
let's pretend like we're selling you this pen. So you don't have
How hard do I need to be, like, do I need to, like, treat this serious? Like,
No,
like a stranger trying to sell me?
I'm not actually selling you a pen. We're just going to pretend.
No, actually, where's a pen? Here, I have a pen in my desk, and I'll tell you about the pen. It's a cool pen. Pilot G2. When I was a kid in elementary school, this kid named Brendan Yu would use Pilot G2s, and I just thought they were the coolest. And Pete's going to sell it to you. And if you want it, he'll give it to you the next time he sees you. And you'll know that it's the same pen. It'll be cool. You'll be like, oh my God, April 2nd. I saw that on TV.
Okay, I know exactly what you're doing here. It doesn't matter what I say now because you've already done the deed.
No, I didn't mean to. I just wanted to say why it was a special pen to me. It's just, if you don't want the pen, you know.
Alex, tell me you saw what he just did there.
Yeah, no, I saw what he did, but unfortunately those tactics don't work on me.
If you don't want a pen, I'm not going to force feed you a pen.
You see, now he's doing the reverse psychology trick.
Do you want to... All right, are you in the market for a pen?
Now he's doing the blunt, straight up.
Listen.
Let me level with you kind of approach.
Can I level with you? Are we not? Can we be cordial?
Yeah, we're cool. We're cool. You can level with me.
Okay. Do you want a pen? Because this is if you don't want a pen, like this is really stupid. We should just stop.
All right. Yeah. I mean, I have a laptop. I don't really write stuff anymore, so I'm very sorry. I appreciate it, but no, thank you.
That's fine.
I don't need the pen.
That's fine. If you ever, and you know what? If you ever need a pen in the future, I'm your guy. Okay, I'll get you a pen.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it very much. Until I'll keep you in mind. And until next time, thank you so much for your time.
All right, now Pete, sell him the pen.
No. I mean, how would you advertise a pen that he doesn't need?
Ooh, okay. You mean like technically?
Yeah,
speaking.
Yeah, like because
like
right
an
now,
Instagram post. Like, how do you make pens matter?
Yeah,
all right.
He's just made it abundantly clear he doesn't want this. So how are you going to get him to buy it?
So with pens, just like anything you're trying to sell, you need to first start with an FBO statement: first, best, or only. You need to be the first person to do something, or you need to tell me why it's the best, or you need to be the only one that can do it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't have one of those, chances are you're not selling a great product.
Okay.
So once you start with your FBO, let's say this is the Pilot G2 is the first ever black pen. All pens up until this point have written in red ink, and I have a pen that writes, so the tagline would be the first ever black pen, right? Which is absolutely true. It's not. All right. So then what you would do is you break that up into, now you have your first, best, only, and now you need your directed messaging concept. So you start with your A-level features of the pen, your B-level features of the pen, and your C-level features of the pen. So we think of 5 of each one of those, and we put all of this in a little folder that we compile. And then depending on who you're communicating to, you pick and choose those messages and just pretty much copy paste into the advertisement wherever you want. So like if you were a company and you wanted to send out a marketing email, you would send out a marketing email with A-level messages. Or you could say, go to our website if you want to find out more, and then you'd throw in some of your B's. You know what I mean? A-level messages are why you're buying the product. It's what the reasons that you want it. And then your B-level messages are like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like, that's a cool plus. You know what I mean? Like transparency mode on the AirPods. You buy them because you need headphones. But transparency mode is like, oh, that's cool. You know what I mean? And then your C-level messages are like, it makes it better, but take it or leave it. You know, it's not. That makes sense.
That's... Honestly, I never had the technical words, but when I looked into like marketing for video games, they kind of said similar things where it's like, you don't just tell them what your game is. You highlight like key features that make your game unique and stand out amongst the rest, and then you describe like the rest of the game after you highlight the main features.
Oh yeah. And it's very, very important to know your audience. You can't communicate well unless you know who you're communicating with. So that has to do with, you can do market research to find out who wants pens. Like, your name would probably not come up. And or if it's a video game, like, do you want to make a video game for boys or girls? Like, this is like, if it's going to be a game that girls play, you have different messaging than if boys play. If it's kids, teenagers, adults, all of these are different things. Are they going to live in the South? Are they going to live in the North? Are they going to be international? Is this going to be a worldwide release game? What type of game is it going to be? What are other games that are like this game? What are they saying? How do we say the same thing but better?
That's why like retro games do so well. It's because nobody makes those games anymore. So they're not necessarily the first, but they're kind of the only one available now as far as new retro games.
Yeah.
So that's probably why they do so well, is because there's no supply for it, but there is a nostalgia demand for it.
Nostalgia's powerful emotion, dude.